Chat. Yay! Say we're live. Say hi, everybody. Yay! Yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah. Oh, it's like, there goes that. We don't want that to fall apart. Let's see. That's entertaining. What are you looking at? Who's that? Oh, say hi, Delaney. Yeah, hi. Who's that? We gotta find the volume. Gayla made it. It's like, Gayla made it. Hi, Gayla. Yeah, it's like, I have her for a few in the beginning. Hi, Randy. Oh, Randy says, there's my girl. Go, yay, Randy. Can you go over, yay, yay. See? Say hi, Randy. Yeah. Yeah, she's saying hi to Gayla and Randy. Randy, I have to change my times. It's like, it's getting more harder with her because I think she grew 6 more arms over the weekend. It's like, she's beyond an octopus. She's into everything. Yeah, Gila, it's your girl. You got mail? Did you? Yeah, you did a video a little bit ago. It's like, I've been so busy with her, either asleep, chasing her, trying to figure out what she wants. We've had breakfast, French toast, and yogurt. Of course, we get the little boo-boos on the head. There's a new one right there. You got the 3 blocks you need for your red, white, blue? Yay, Randy. Yeah, yay, Randy. This is probably making Randy melt. Yeah. Yes, but she's all into everything. But her mama should be showing up here. Ouch! Oh, pretty soon. Her head, I don't know how she can take hitting me so hard. That's like the second or third time she did it just in the last little bit. But they have some strong heads. But I'm starting a new quilt, which is nothing unusual because I have the one that's taken me forever. And then I have the simple 9 patch. Hi, Sarah. It's like, I have to change my times. I'm trying to figure out when. Trying to figure out who, what, when, where, why. I know why. Because this little is, ouch, gosh, dang it. She's going to kill her grandma. Hi, Gladys. Glad you snuck over off of Kathy's and to say hello anyway. Oh, I'm going to have bruises. I don't have to tan. I'll be bruised. On the camera delays, you'll see it. But it's like, I need to change my time because her times have changed. I have her the same amount of times, but as she grows, naps change, her energy changes, her eating and whatnot. So I'm going to try and incorporate around when her mom's here at lunchtime. So if you have other people to watch them. It's like there's always the replay. Yeah, it's like yeah, her hair is getting thicker. Yeah, I said, how much? And she's learning to stand up on the edge of furniture now. That's the other thing she's doing. Got to increase. I put my glasses down earlier. She smacked me on the head. And it's like, no, we don't need broken glasses. Hi, Jennifer. Yeah, are you doing the countdown now, Randy? Yeah, it's getting closer and closer to 70. You get the little one, not the big one. Grandma gets the big one. Yeah, there's going to be some disagreements, but you can see. Darlene says, hi, D. She says, hi, D. Can you say hi? Oh, Mary Webb's on there. She says, hi, Sandra and D. What? And Randy can see you better now. Ouch, gosh. This throwing her. This is the fun one. It's lunchtime. And I think she wants her mama to hurry up and feed me. And feed me. It's like, thanks. Yeah, I'm going to change. And up in the corner of the screen, I'll try and turn it. Those 9 patches up there in the corner is my new quilt, because I can get them all cut without her, and there's no cutting needed after. You're not tired. You're just hungry. Yes. What are you going to do? You're going to show everybody you got a little 9-month-old temper? Yeah? You can do all the cute things? Yeah. But I'll keep her until Mama gets here. And then we're going to just sew some simple 9 patches. They measure, I think they finish near 12. He's like, I haven't measured them. And yes, Darlene, I started it. I hurry up and cut some 4-inch squares this morning. So 3.5, 3, 6, 9. They might be 10. I don't know. We'll measure when I get to make one. Yeah. And are you looking for Randy? She likes the bright colors. When I put them up there, but she does that on everything. And tomorrow, her other grandma should be here. Last we heard, her grandma's going to come up from the Tri-Cities and spend the day with her. So we'll see how that goes. But the colors, like the next row, because they're diagonal rows for right now, will be what color's next. Let's see. I'm not going to let her do the 3 million block pickup. Next is, guess what? Purple, Randy, just because of you. There's 3 rows of purple. And then, so Terry, the rows of 4 are pink. But I have the one green one up there. There'll be another one that has a whole row of green. Her pink hands come up. How's Sebastian and Terry? I know I worry about all our little ones, whether furry ones or not. They're still our loved ones. Okay, here's your block. Don't unthread the machine. Some days her mama's late a few, but that gives us just more time that you get to have with her. But it's just a simple 9 patch. White in the corners, colors on the side, and then darker, because I have the dark purple. And I chose to do shadow play to go with my this print has a little striped print. I just heard Mama's car. I can turn the window open for a little bit. But it's like, hi, Lisa. Yep. Yep. Cutie pie. Oops. My cough is almost gone. I push mowed my whole yard yesterday because Randy didn't send me his rain. And I was an hour and a half of mowing and I didn't cough one time. I coughed later during the night because that phlegm always makes you cough. Uh-oh, I hear Mama sit the chair. Oh, you want to go find Mama? You want to find Mama? She says, I'm really hungry, Mama. And Terry says he ate. He had tiny bits of boiled chicken and pumpkin. I took him outside to walk in the grass. Thanks. I hope it is all good turnaround for him. Praying for you and Sebastian also. Did you hear Mama? Did you hear Mama? What? You want to go find her? Here. Oops. She doesn't have her pants. She doesn't have her pants on. We don't want her to go across all Grandma's floors and get. Hey, here you go, Mama. I was gonna say, if you want, I do have kitchen noodle casserole. Oh. Well, I picked up lunch today. Yeah. Okay. Well, I started my life early. So I will sit her down right there. I put her on better. We'll see which way she goes. It's like now she. It's like that dang thing. I can get it to disappear temporarily. It's just as bad as having the heart. But Randy knows no quilt would be mine if it didn't have purple. But I will lay out the blocks and then I'll show you. It's just the very simple 9 patch. I forget how many blocks I need. It's Randy. Thank you. I have the grandma's ripping her hair out look. One, two, three. One. It's like there. I knew I had to have 2 someplace. You're getting ready to put the binding on. I don't have one for binding yet, but I should have left it over there. I'll take the camera back over here so you can see the top 3 rows of the Appalachian Trail are together. That hand applique on every other block is taking some time, about 5 to 10 hours a day. It depends on how much I have to make of it. Do you have suggestion for a good quilting book for a newbie? Quilting book, like of patterns or just blocks? We need to know a little bit more on there, Jennifer. And Randy has quite a few. Because I'm not a pattern user unless it's got the detail. Like I have a bunch that I have that I'm going to put their schoolhouse and whatnot. like, my granddaughter's going to be coming here pretty soon. She wanted to know how many tomato plants I needed. Oh, then I forgot to show you the simple 9 patch. Simple 9 patch. Minus the 2. I'm going to sew them in a webbing technique. Anything to help you learn some blocks. And then I have a time and date thing in the corner. It's like, you can take one block and make the whole quilt, and it can turn out beautiful. I just seen one that somebody did in the simplest of stars. It did every single star scrappy. There's no 2 stars alike on the thing. And it's like, she's just forewarning me that she's going to be delivering a couple tomato plants. Okay, let's see. I'm back. Phew. Sorry for that. I don't know why. It's like, I got to keep moving on the thing so I can tell if I'm froze or not. Oh, that's why I have 2 apparatuses running. It's like, I pay for a service. Okay, now I got to see. It says I'm back again. Now that I'm learning what I have to do when the warning comes up, we will try and keep it from spinning. We will try our best. Now I got to get this one to catch up to the other. Go change its speed here. But hi, Loretta. And, or welcome, Loretta. We just like, okay. I'm spinning like the old spinstress. Yeah. What is that called? A spinstress? An old lady? I am old, but and she has yogurt left in the fridge. Spinster, yes. We know Randy will go with that. What's Delaney having for lunch today, Em? She's having white cheddar mac and cheese. And anything else she wants to eat. Okay. That goes to the outside. I'll put it down where you can watch what I'm doing. I'm finger pressing. These ones I'm going to the outside because these have the white. And I want the white to go under the color. This is that. Press to the dark side. If you have the boning tool or your finger. You can finger press it. It makes it easier for when you go to actually press it. But for the spider webbing, it's just enough to help on that, because you want all these to nest, is why these are going in and this is going out and in, so they web together or nest together. But I just keep watching for the notification, my warning up there. But these beans are just placed diagonally, gives you a look that more that it's an on point. But it's a plaid quilt. I seen a picture, and that's all I have to do is see something. I don't know what size it's really supposed to be, because I just improvise. Yeah, bony fingers. They have that one. It seems like every time I've seen it, and it's in ivory color, because I think it's made from tusk ivory. But it has a point, kind of a letter opener, fabric turner. There's other ways of doing it. But I don't have Alani off the bus today, because she's homesick with her grandma. Let's hope that it's something simple. She has swollen eyes. A spoon would work, Randy. A spoon would really work. Spoons work on bumps and bruises. You take the back of a spoon, rub it on, and it'll keep the bruise from getting bigger. A cold spoon resting on your eyes feels really well. It just helps relax them. And then, speaking of eyes, Alani has puffy eyes. Don't know why. They probably would have made her go home from school, even though they'll say she's truant. But you're not supposed to send your kids to school sick, so what do you do? Now, when I press these, I press the whites going down, and I'm finger pressing them also. I can go back at a later time and see, it's just a simple 9 patch. But I'll go place that up on the wall. I'll be out of screen just for a little bit. Or you get to see my worst side. There we go. And then I'll raise that up, and you can see where I added the purple up in the collection. Now I'll lay out some more. I try to go up slowly so it doesn't make anybody sick. She missing her mouth today? Trying to eat too fast? Oh, she's using her hand as a digger. Going like this and then eating. I could probably do YouTube video just of her eating her different techniques. But is anybody else working on a new project or finished? Did you get a UFO finished? Randy's got down to the binding. But I do thank Randy for all he's doing with these donation quilts. He leaped in there full force. And now that it's summer and you got so many things to do, there's not, you know, for me, it's you're trying to get motivated again. This quilt here that I started. I told myself I wasn't supposed to buy fabric, but I had the white and I needed the colors to go with it. Does that count as buying to only finish something? It's like good excuse for me. So this is a very simple quilt, and all but three of the colors was a fat quarter. I think it was 3 of them I had to buy an extra 4-inch strip. So I bought another fat quarter. So I have extra to go with these now. Oh, now she's going to try and feed her mommy. But this is a very simple one. And if you got just enough of each color, it'd probably be beautiful and floral. I just called it the plaid quilt because that's what I first seen. It looked like a plaid. Yeah, well, it's like this one here is all 4-inch squares. It's like my first quilt was the log cabin quilt. I still have it. I still have my first one. It's 20 plus years old. It's older than my grandkids. And my one grandson turns 29 this year. So it's 30 years old plus. I'll go grab it real fast because I do know where that is. I need to get it put back into the book. Okay, here is my 30 plus year old log cabin quilt. And yes, purple Randy. But one of the fabrics is defaulting. So what I'm doing in my spare time, let's see if I can find one. This one fabric right here likes to break up. Hi, Denise. And so I am doing is that the feather stitch? Yeah, here's one. I'm going around to every block, whether it has that piece or not. I'm going back and doing this feather stitch on the machine and trying to get it to stay back together enough that I can get it quilted again. But I took this whole thing apart, but I'm just going back feather stitching in white. on to reinforce it. But it's 30 plus years old. They told me years ago that when that Velux blankets first came out, they make great batting. Well, they didn't make it through 20, I think it's about 22 years of washing. And I mean washing by once a month, every 2 months at the most, because we had dogs and grandkids and everything crawling on my bed. Well, that Velux blanket started falling apart. And so when I took it apart, luckily this was only tied. And it was something else. It looked like a storm. I don't know if you've ever seen a cottonwood bloom. And it's like, but I had this purple, and of course it was a purple Velux blanket too. Had these little fine purple things. Yeah. But I can show you a book not to ever get, Jennifer. It's sitting right here. How they say this is a 101 full-size quilt blocks and borders. You have to do all the measuring. They only give you a black and white picture of what to do. You have to do all the measuring and add the quarter inch around. This is not a book that I would want. And this was $34.95 in its day. The only thing it's good for now is when a block's done and I want to keep it flat, I can put it in there. But this is not. And it's like they have them down in groups. It's like, I like this Americana Tipsy Star, but I don't want to take the time to measure it. There's the Tipsy Star. I love the star, but it's like, it's ridiculous. Because this little angle right here, down here in the corner, nothing square, except for right there. And they're not typical flying geese. This book's just a weight. It's one Delaney can play with. But it's like, I just saved it from the landfill. That's all I did. But I really thought it was going to help me. I was going to look to see what the copyright date was. Sometimes they put them, sometimes it's Better Home and Garden book. 1998 is the copyright. And it doesn't say second issue or anything. Right. I wouldn't even waste the postage to send it to somebody. It's that bad. I have another one that's very similar to that. It's just, it's more compact. Let's see. It's right here. I haven't dug this one out in quite a while. Let me see before I even show you. Okay, this one here, around the block again. This one here. This one does give you the sizes of the blocks. But you know that where you buy those patterns that are in that little cardboard box? I forget what they're called. Well, it's printing exactly. And it's like, this came out in, looking for the issues, printed in the USA. They used 2000. But they do tell you a little bit of the instructions. But you find the block you want. And it tells you what page it's on. And then your whole instructions is like 1/2 of the page. Just like in that box. Now, this it's like 200 more, I think they said. It's like, I didn't go back and count them. But this one would be okay. This is easier to store than the box set. And it gives you 6-inch, 8-inch, 9-inch, 10-inch, 12-inch, 14-inch, 4-inch, 6-inch. Each block has a different size. And when they talk about like 12, that's 12.5 unfinished, 12 finished. It's like, there are blocks in here that I've never heard of. But like when I show blocks on here, I show blocks that we can go get for free from patchworksquare.com. That way a person can get the block immediately. But if you're beginning, I like just taking every block and see if you can tackle it. Make your quilt scrappy as can be, backgrounds and all. Patchworksquare.com. That link won't work that way, but it's like, I could at least type it to you. Because it's, I always say patchworks, and then the square is different. But they have by size and easy, stars, and then I print them out and I save them in a book. I have them all in a book alphabetically. I've had to expand to another 2-inch notebook or whatever it is. And did you like getting that fresh air, Terry? I bet he loved the fresh air. Bet he loved it. Of course, the grass. You'll send a picture. Michaela went out to pick strawberries for her mom, and there's no strawberries to pick. That makes really good, doesn't it? Aww. I know I can get this up there. Isn't he just adorable? Makes your heart just pitter patter. Such a cutie. Well taken care of by his mama. I'll show Delaney here after a bit, and she'll grab my phone and try to eat it. It's her baba time too, Mom. She actually fell asleep in the bouncer today. And then I picked her up after 45 minutes, and then she slept for another hour and a half. His Auntie Sandra's on. You can take him back outside. I miss my little ones. But they've been replaced with other little ones. We started picking squash and peppers. We can't. Got 3 heads of cabbage. I seen a gal do a head of cabbage, and she just dehydrated it. And it's like, Terry said she sent another picture. I like when I put the black background for you. Isn't he cute? Just laying on that grass makes them feel good. I'm trying to think. I think my grandkids, the great grands, only got to meet Tuffy, the 2 oldest. Maybe Aspen. I'm trying to remember. Aspen might have been just a baby. But all my great grandkids, of course, they was all around. They was even here for the Jack Russell Terrier. And they all know bad words for that dog's name. See, there's another one. Grab a couple pins and go put them up there, because these go diagonal. Just to give you another look. See, I can't see the picture. I know the picture's up there, but mine says live and the time. Boy, I even put that up there really straight. I'm sorry. And then the original pattern picture has going around 2 sides of the block with the color that matches it as sashing. I'm just going to find one color and put with it. And so far, I'm thinking, not because of Terry, but I'm thinking green. I don't want to go anything so far off. I don't want to do orange. Purple, when I put it in there, looks awesome. But that's my purple. That's me. So I'll probably end up. But it's like, I'm going to try to find like just a shadow play green. Yeah, that last book I showed you is a good book. When I first got it, I wasn't sure. And I put bookmarks on some of the spots. But then it's like, it's got 4 blocks. So which block it was the one I wanted to do. But I think that one scrappy quilt was the variable star. This one here, it must have been the Indiana puzzle too. We was doing snail trail maybe, because that's what each one of these look like they have in common. The twisted log cabin. I got to get onto that. These here, these are pink shadow play cancer ribbons. They was sent on a block that we was making, and I never used them on the block because I did something else. I got a new subscriber. Well, thank you. Deanna Parrot Kit. Is that what my ding just was, Randy? I have all sorts of dings. For those that miss Randy, there he is. Like, you shared the live? Okay. But I have these all set out again. I have just the simple 9 patch. Maya's looking at me. Yeah, it's like I'll show D after a while. But if you want Randy, you can always messenger me and see if because like this morning, D wanted somebody to talk to. And it was too early for Darlene yet. I was thinking about messaging you or Terry because she wanted to talk to somebody. She loves going on Messenger. So to ironing now? Okay. You're getting closer. No, he did not take away Sebastian's thunder. Cute little 4-legged fur babies take it. They take my heart more than the men. Like Carrie, when we're on Messenger and the fire department goes by, I always ask her, are there good looking firemen? So now every time the fire truck goes by, she says, here goes your men. She says most of them are older men. But if they're built right, we can look. We're not dead. I used to hate when my grandsons would point out to, oh, that's Mama's time. That's Mama's window bell going off. She falling asleep in there. I said, we'll start the show if we stick with this time. We'll start with Delaney, and then we can always end with Delaney. But you still get... I was just reading what Randy wrote. Yep. We was discussing doggy feet. How a 20-pound dog, one of them, you can't feel her feet on you hardly. And then the other one has little tiny feet and bony. Oh my gosh. I swear I bruised as that dog walked on my leg. Let's see if I can't get this block done. But I want to thank everybody for joining me with my new time. We're going to see how this plays. And we're never going to have the perfect time. Yeah, it's like, unfortunately, it's like we're all have our aches and pains, even our loved ones. That's why it's like I had mine, and their pain I couldn't deal with either. But I didn't want to make them suffer. And I told them, I says, I hope this is okay when I come around to that age. What is his doggy years, Terry? Instead of looking it up, because I know small dogs have a different rate. Used to be everything was multiplied by 7. Now it's altogether different. I guess they took more time to research it. She's sleeping in? He's 72. Okay. Randy, so you don't have the same pains yet. Getting close. Only dogs have different years. Dogs and cats.
She's just about to sleep in the bouncer, but I gotta leave, so.
Yeah. I'm watching. I'm going to finish this block. And did you hear Alani's home?
Yeah. I saw that text while included in it.
What? It's like, I wonder what her eyes look like. And hopefully it's not pink eye.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how that transfers.
I don't know.
I don't know either. We're just going to stick with puffy eyes. Yeah. Okay, she's about to sleep in the bouncer. So I'm going to finish this row or this block. And then, unfortunately, I either carried the laptop to the other room, but it's almost an hour, and I want to keep within the hour if I can. That way this all works out. Yeah. Okay, I hear her. I'll go grab her real fast. Okay, you can come in. You can tell everybody bye. Yeah. I just finished the block. Here she is. Jennifer, anytime. Anytime. That's what we're here for. Just ask questions. Oh, there's some. Oh, look, everybody's saying hi. There's hugs. Hi, Cheryl. Yeah. That she has a little bit of bottle left. But for those, the bouncer is like a hammock with a metal frame. She was turned over, belly up in it, trying to crawl up over the top. Oh, look at all the kisses and hugs from Auntie Terry. Now you got some from Jennifer, too. You're getting a lot of. Your granddaughter had a. But yeah, she was turned over upside down trying to crawl out the top. The other day she flipped it. That was cute. She was like, how did this do this? Yeah, that's your papa. Oh, I don't buckle her down in it. We use it only for the bottle. That way she's got that inclined. That's the only time she's in the bouncer. It's bottle time. Playpen will be here, should be here for next week. I ordered a playpen because I figure I have another year for it. Don't pull my thread. The playpen is on its way. Yeah. You talking to yourself on which one? Can you do yay for Auntie Terry? Can you do yay? No? Yeah. What are you going to do? What are you going to say? She doesn't do the itsy bitsy spider. Kate does that. Okay, let's do patty cake. Patty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. We roll it, we pat it, we mark it with the B. We throw it in the oven for all of us to eat. Yay! Yay! It's like, is that the way to end with a patty cake? Yeah. Cade's itsy bitsy spider. And she's the patty cake girl. Yeah, see? Patty cake. Baker's man, bake me a cake as fast as you can. You pat it, or you roll it, you pat it. No, you mark it with the B. You throw it in the oven for all of us to eat. Yay! There you go. Yay! So we're going to end on a good note. It's like, I got the other one done. It'll be pinned up there. And we'll see you on Thursday. New time. I don't care. It's just one of those things. I have to walk on some feet every now and then. But there's always the replays. Denise says, hi, Delaney and Sandra. Thanks, Dee, for the smiles and the warm, fuzzy feeling. Say bye, Auntie Terry. Bye, everybody. She won't do the waving yet. Oh, you're going to bite my finger? She still only has the 2 teeth. Okay. If you get it going while she's still awake, Randy, we'll come up and join you. You want to go on Uncle Randy's? I guess we got an Uncle Randy, huh? Okay. Bye, everybody. They say, bye, sweet baby. Bye, sweet baby. Yes. Got to get this one downsized so I can get to the end. Okay. Bye, everybody.